Good morning, class. So now we're going to have a pronunciation class. But we're going to look at these two sounds, the short R sound and the long R sound. We'll look at the short R sound and the long R sound. Now the objective of this is that we want to recognize the difference between these two sounds, the short R sound and the long R sound. And secondly, we pronounce words that have this sound correctly. So we'll try to pronounce the word that has this sound correctly. And then we identify the correct sound when listening to minimal pairs. We'll try to identify which is long, which is short when listening to minimal pair. And then finally, we should be able to use this sound in our daily conversation. So these are the objectives we're going to look at in today's lesson. Okay, now let's look at this minimal pair. Let's first read the short R sound. Say the sound again. Ha. Ha, as in cat. Again, cat. Cap. Again, cap. Hat. Again, hat. Bad. Again, bad. Good. So you notice the sound is short and you raise your lips a bit. Cat. Cap, hat, bag. Now let's look at the long R sound. R. How do you pronounce this sound? You raise your mouth, R, and then it sounds longer. R. Say it. R. And then the sound is produced at the back of your tongue. R. Say that. Now watch the way we're going to sound it here. Cart. Say it. Cart. 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 Heart. Heart. Bird. Bird. Now let's go over it again. Cart. 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 Car, heart, heart, bird, bird. So these are the long R sound. I want you to give me other example, 2 examples of this R sound. Sarah, you will do that. And Brown, you will give me 2 examples of R sound, apart from what you have here. Okay, Sarah, over to you. Good. Man. Good. Man. Okay. And the other one? Fat. Good. Fat. So this is short R sound. Man. Fat. Okay, what about you, Brown? Okay, Brown, give me examples of the long R sound. Fat. Good. Fat. Father. Good. Father. Clap yourself. Now we're going to have the sentence practice on the short and the long sound. You read it after me. The cat is on the cart. The cat is on the cart. He has a hat. He has a hat. She loves her hat. She loves her hat. Okay, Sarah, I want you to read this. Okay. Beautiful. This. Okay, pronounce it. Good. Has. Good. And this? Hat. Good. Read it again. Beautiful. The last one. Beautiful. Now, Brown, read it. Say this again. Card. Again. Cards. Okay, the next one. Good, she has a heart. And the last one. She loves her. Say it. Her. So these two are the long sound. Okay, now, Sarah, can you identify the short her sound in the first sentence? Okay, good. This is the short sound. What about the long? Okay, this is the long sound. Brown, can you identify the short or the long sound? Okay, in the second sentence, we don't have long sound. Okay, but the short sound. Okay, now identify the word that has the short sound. Has and had. Beautiful. Now, Sarah, the last one, the short or the long sound. Or we don't have short. Okay, we have the long sound. Okay, can you identify the word with the long sound? Her and her. Very good. Clap yourself, everybody. Finally, want you to do this homework. So you write and practice 5 sentences using minimal pairs. So this is an example for you. The cat is in the cart. The cat is in the cart. So you look at this sentence, you discover you have the short and the long sound. And then the next one, it has a big heart. It has a big heart. So you have the short heart and the big and the heart, the long sound. So I want you to give me 5 sentences like this. Each of the sentence, make sure each of the sentence has the minimal pair, the short and the long sound. So when next we meet, I'll go through your work, then I'll give you feedback on what you've done. Thank you and have a nice day.